Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, family. Our boutique hours 12:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Monday to Thursdays, and on Fridays we open at 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. It's our Sabbath on Sunday from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. So we are not here on a Saturday. Also, Fatu is not here because I'm not supposed to be here on a Saturday. My maid servants, men servants, anyone who works with me ought not to be working on that day also. So that's a day that they are not supposed to be working for me, which is a Saturday. And then we are also closed on the Sunday because this is our family day. There's so much I do on a Sunday.
Yes, come on, shorty, let's go. Girl, I see you over there in the corner of the dance floor, and I know you're acting shy, looking at the corner of your eye. So I pick my heart up off the floor, move my feet closer to yours, catch my breath and I say, I'm the one you're looking for. So come on, dance a little dance. Take my hand, darling, take a chance. You be my queen, I'll be your king.
So let's get into the video, family. I wanted to share with you guys about agent fees in the Gambia. Stay tuned. Yes, guys, so what I wanted to share with you is about agent fees in the Gambia. So for those of us who are in the Gambia, I think for everyone who is in the Gambia, I think by now you should have heard about agent fees in the Gambia, right? So what happens with the agents? Well, let's go back. So when you get to the Gambia and you're looking for a compound, you're looking for somewhere to settle in and to stay, whether it's for a month, whether it's for no matter how long you want to stay, right? There's always an agent that you have to go to. Some agents, they charge you $300 for every house that they show you. Some agents will tell you they'll charge you $300 and they will show you 3 houses. Some agents will just whenever you get a house, they will keep helping you. Whenever you get a house, then they get a percentage from that amount that they charge you. So it can be a percentage from 5% up till I've heard 12% when it comes to your house rent. Also, if you buy land, you also have the agents who will help you to find land for those of us who go to agents, and they will charge you almost the same thing: 5%, 10%, 12%. Right? So every agent does things differently. Some agents are really good at what they do. Some agents are really they just don't care. They only want their money. I've even heard about some agents who take you to see places, and they take you to the worst places before they could take you to show you something good. So in other words, but the reason why they do that, I've heard, I don't know if that's why they do it, but they want to be able to make as much money off of you before they show you a proper house, which is really not nice, right? Because we have some people who are coming here, regardless of what others may think. There are people who are coming here and they don't have as much as others. We are all coming here with different pocket sizes. So some of us are coming and we don't have much. We just want to find somewhere small, somewhere with, not too expensive, and just to keep us going. And we budget our monies that way. Now, I don't know if you guys notice, every time I speak or every time I talk about anything when it comes to the Gambia, I always talk about those of us who do not have much to spend. Because I think when we come here, when the Gambians are dealing with a diaspora, I shouldn't say Gambians, some Gambians who deal with diasporas, sad to say, maybe majority of them, they immediately automatically think that you have come with monies, and they will charge you, as I've said to you guys before, a foreigner price on anything and everything. But some of us are not coming here with so much. Some of us are coming and we want to make sure that we are able to live on a budget. So for those of us who are doing that, I am talking to you mostly. So when you come here and you don't have much, then you have to really find someone that is good. So if there are people on the ground that you could connect with, I'm not saying any and everyone, I'm just saying if there's somebody that you can connect with on the ground who's able to help you find an agent, someone that they have dealt with, who they can say without a shadow of a doubt that yes, this guy was able to help me, and he was able to help me find a home, or help me find a house, help me find a shop, help me find land, whatever it is that you may want. If you have somebody like that who's on ground, who's able to help you with that, then there's so much of a difference that it can make for you, right? But the agents, as I said, they charge differently, they price their fees differently, and you will find some who will be low and some who will be way high, some who will charge you $300 for every house, and all this I have already explained. But that is something that when we first got here and we heard about agent fees, I was like, are you kidding me, guys? Forgive me if you see my eyes keep going towards the door, because people pass up and down. I'm at the boutique and people are passing up and down, and then I always look if somebody comes to the door. All right, so forgive me for that. So when you have an agent who's a really good agent, he has, most of the agents who are charging $300 per house are agents who do not even have, most of them, they do not even have a ride. They do not have a vehicle that they can pick you up, or even you meet them and they take you to the house. But they charge you for each house. To me, this is ridiculous. You have some agents who, they go in pairs. One is driving and the other one is the one who's showing you the house, because if this agent has a house, the other agent will call him and say, I have someone who wants a house. So they both has to get paid from that monies. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Those two agents, if I have someone who wants a house, then I will call another someone, which I could say maybe Don. I could call Don and say, hey, I have someone who wants a house, I have someone who wants land, whatever it is. And if that purchase is made, or if that person goes to see that house, then that money is split between the two agents. If it's three agents, if this agent calls this one and this one connects this one, whichever way it is, as long as agents are involved, no matter how many of them, the monies has to split between them. And lo and behold, when we came and we found out about the agent fees, we thought it was ridiculous. Not only that, because the guy we went with, he was charging us $300. He said $300 to see the compound. And I'm like, how are you going to have someone rent out a compound and you're going to be charging them just to see the compound? Only to find out, because I've been with Mohammed for so long, since we came to the Gambia. For those of you who do not know, I have a video with Mohammed, he was the one who helped us find our home, our present home where we stay. He was the one who helped me find this place where the boutique is right now, and many other things. He was the one who helped us find our land. I will share that with you guys in some other video. And he has helped us in so many ways. So when we came here and I met him, because I've been going around so much with him when it comes to helping people find land, find this, find that. He is not too good with his English, is not too good, so he really appreciates me being on board to be able to talk with him. We have to talk to a diaspora or someone who's very good in English. From the time I met him till now, his English has gotten so much better. Yes, but I've been with Mohammed for so long that when I first came here, I found it ridiculous. But when I've been with him for so long, he has explained to me. And I've also seen the way that he lives. The agents, what they do is their main source of income. They are helping you find a house, find a shop, find whatever. And that's the monies that they make for the day. Sometimes they have people who look at houses and they don't purchase, they don't rent out, they don't. Sometimes a whole month, 2 months, 3 months, they make nothing. These are the agents who do not charge per house. Because if Mohammed was charging to show people houses, each of the houses that he's showing, trust me, you would never have to be home. You would never have to go without, right? But he's not. He charges a percentage when you purchase or when you rent out. I've already advised him that he should, even if he doesn't ask for so much, but he should ask for something, even if it's for gas, because he has a vehicle. And if someone else, another agent, is going to will call him and ask him to show someone a house, he has to split that money between him and Mohammed, which to me doesn't make any sense, because Mohammed is also an agent. He's the one finding the house, he's the one driving. You have no vehicle. Why should it be half-half? It's my gas, it's my vehicle. But they do it that way, and they are very much together on that. Some of them, one or two, you will find them robbing each other. That's very rare, right? And sometimes I ask my man, how can you do business and have to split your money between so many people? But I kind of shut my mouth most times, because that's their way of life. That's how they do things. They stick together, and that's how they make their monies. If one person go hungry, they all go hungry. One person make, they all make, and they split that monies and they go home and they enjoy it. So I wanted to share that with you guys, for those of us who are thinking, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Those people, they are charging so much monies just to show us a place to rent, or they are charging so much monies when we rent out somewhere, or when we buy a land, or whatever. Just remember that when those agents are going with you, that is their only source of income. Most of them, majority of them, that's all they have to survive on. If you do not take that compound, you do not end up renting out with them, you do not end up buying those lands, or you do not end up buying the house. They make nothing for that day. And believe me when I tell you, sometimes they make nothing for months, for weeks, for months, they make nothing. All right, so I'm just asking us to be a little more patient with those agents. I read some of them who change the tactics of the way they do things, when by charging $300 for every house, that could easily put you in some kind of bind. If you have to be going to look at a house, and every house you go to, you have to pay $300. That makes no sense. So if I am with an agent like that, I will leave him. I will not continue to have him go around looking for houses, because he can easily take me to houses that he knows and that I don't want, or that are not good, that the diasporans would not want to live in, just to make $300 for every house. All right, so just be mindful of that. Be mindful of those who are out there just showing you houses just to pay $300. And also when you hear them talk about their prices and how much they want, you're going to always negotiate with them. You understand? Talk them down into taking a little less, but just remember that that is their main source of income. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Just a little. Every time I said whatever we go through in the diaspora, in the Gambia, on a day-to-day, whatever we go through, I think it's important to share. For those of us who are coming, who are maybe clueless as to what exactly goes on in the Gambia, when we get here, we hear somebody talk about agent fee, and we're like, what do you mean by that? Because in North America, you only charge a fee when somebody purchases a compound, and you don't go through agents either to rent. You go to the landlord, but here you have to go through an agent, because how else are you going to be able to connect with the landlords? So that's why the agents are there. The agents are also there to help the landlord pick up their monies, maintain the property for them. Most of them do all that. They help them pick up their next year's rent and stuff like that. And the landlord may not always, some of the landlords are not here in the Gambia, so they will need the agents to be able to oversee their property and so on. All right, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that clears out a few things for us. And for those of you who are looking for an agent who can able to help you with a compound, able to help you with your land, able to help you with whatever you need. I made a video with Mohammed, and I can put his number down in the description box for you. So if you need him, then you call him. I am always happy to be able to help Mohammed, because I know he does a good job. He's so busy sometimes that he may miss things here and there, but he's always willing to help. All right, stay safe now. Bye, guys.
When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubting out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. Never let go, stand tall and hold tight. Overcoming obstacles is the objective in life.